Good morning, gamers. Welcome back. So, we're continuing our quest, or our players are, should say, continuing their quest through Barovia. They are at the wizardry of the wine wizardry. That's right, I am the AMDM Lee. This is my cup of coffee. And you're watching BridgeWater Knights. Yeah, that's me. Good coffee. Alright, so our party is at the Wizard of Wines. The Wizard of Winery. In spoilers, in Barovia. So they're just pretty much just kind of stumbling their way through everything. So they get in there and they're told there's some evil druids and some plants that are taking over. They're using their evil plants to run them out. That's why there haven't been any shipments. So the party goes forth, oh, we'll take care of it, no problem. Well, for those of you who have played, and those of you who know what's going to happen when the party gets to the winery. So the 30 needle blights come out. The party's like, we'll barricade ourselves. We're going to stop right here at this thing and we're going to fight them. Okay. Are you sure? Yep, okay. That's where you're at. Okay, no problem. So they proceed to fight. Now, granted, they could possibly win until one of the players takes almost 30 points of damage, and then they're like, no, now we're fighting a losing battle. Mind you, my player levels range from Vineyard, who is a level 9, and you have Clay, who is a level 8. You have 2 level 7s and a level 4. Strahd and Desiree are 7s. I think Desiree's a 7. And Val is level 4. She's missed the most games. So they're all going. They're a powerful party, especially now that Clay has Clarence, which is still just creepy because he's like inside the mouth of the thing. Anyway, so they're doing all right. But there are a couple, I mean, the odds can be against them. You know how fast a turn when you have economy of action. When the bad guys have more attacks, he who has the most number of attacks is going to win the conflict. So they're fighting along. And then the second team arrives, which is, you know, they take the druid out, which is it's a 24 twig blights and a druid. So they immediately take the druid out. So they're going through. Now we've gotten around 3. This guy comes out. We get around to round 4. The next one comes out. And finally around round 5, they're like, we've got to go. Well, everyone but Clay. Clay was like, we can take them. At this point, Strahd had turned himself into a huge gorilla and was beating twig blights away. It was kind of chaotic. I was hoping they were going to take out some of these things quicker than they did, because as a DM, that's a lot of monsters on the field. That's a lot of monsters to keep track of. Oh, wow. That was a lot. Oh, my goodness. Trying to remember, okay, These guys, the twig blights, and this guys were on them. This group was over here. This group was, so I had to keep track of all that. I'm not saying I'm a perfect DM, but I'm pretty damn good. Coffee. All right. And so before, as they're getting ready, they're like, we got to back off. We need to recoup. Val's down 7 hit points. Or down, she's down a good chunk. Tarad, if he loses concentration on his shape, he will be down to 7 hit points. So he's like, okay, we've got to regroup. We've got to figure out what's going on. So they took care of everything that was outside. They'd barred the door to keep any more from coming. So as they're holding that door, little vines started coming around the door. And those of you who read the modules know what's next. So the vines are coming up and making difficult terrain coming all around. So the party was like, all right, we're booking it. And that's where I ended it. Because one of our players, Desiree, was not able to be there. So she was back to the wagon. I've got a system worked out, okay? Just deal with it. So now they're all back together, getting ready for another encounter. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Alright, guys. That is all I've got time to talk about today. This video should have been up way earlier. So it's gonna probably be a late afternoon thing. We'll see. Alright, that's all I got for now, guys. Remember, if you like these videos, please click on the like button. If you think someone else would like them, please click on the share button. Every like's an inspiration, every share is an advantage, and every subscription is an experience point. Help me gain 300 experience points so I can get to 2nd level. And, as always, for every video that you share, the AMDM does hereby authorize you 10 experience points. Just tell your DM the AMDM said so. That is all I have for now. So, go forth and roll some dice. Thank you.